We finally got a big creative update in Chapter 3, and this one's packed with new devices, including the game-changing prop manipulation device. We got all the authority props and galleries, and even got some cool leaks. Let's go. All right, guys, I always love to start with the leaks, and it's been leaked we may get a visual effects that is a twister. Hopefully that looks like the tornado in Battle Royale. It's also been leaked the sentry device is going to become a prop, so you can place it wherever you want, and maybe this will coincide with the henchman device. Hopefully you can just choose whatever henchman comes from the sentry device. I don't know how this is going to work. There's also been some cool settings leaked that are going to be for the skydiving device, where you'll be able to control where they can skydive and lock them in that skydiving volume. That's going to be awesome whenever that comes out. Okay, let's get into the actual new stuff. We got a really powerful new device called the player counter. So this is what it looks like, and there's quite a few settings on this. And the reason I say this is so powerful, you can set however many players you want this to count, and when you change the players to check setting and change it from on island to in zone, you can now make it so it can check if there's 20 players in that zone, and when there are 20 players in there, it transmits on a channel. And this device can not only count players in a zone, but it can count teams, it can count classes, and all sorts of things. Now, if you combine the power of this device with a bunch of other devices, you get some really interesting things going on. Now, something really cool with this device, you can change the zone shape from box to cylinder, so you can see the zone is now a cylinder. Now, that option is not currently on other devices, so I'm looking in the barrier device here, and there is a zone shape, but that's only for box and box hollow, which we've had for a while. I'm hoping they add that to other devices because that is super helpful. Because currently right now, if you want it as cylinder shape, you have to do some sort of like a circle trick or something to be able to duplicate that, and even that is pretty scuffed. So not only can you have it as a cylinder, but if you go down, there are these new zone offset settings. So watch what happens here when I put this forward. You can see now that the zone is offset from the base of the device. I don't really know the point of this, other than if you want the counter to be in a different place than where the zone is at. So, I mean, I guess that's cool. At least for this device, I don't see how that'd be helpful with any other device. But Epic, if you're listening, we want this cylinder zone shape on all of the devices. All right, something else that's new. I'm going to use this device as an example. On a number of devices, there's now an info panel icon. You can see here, this is the player icon, but if you click on it, you're going to see all of these other options here. So I'm going to choose the frog here, hit OK, and then you can see here that the icon now is a frog. And you're supposed to be able to use this setting on all of these devices listed here, but currently I've only seen it on this device and the Accolades device. When I go into like the explosive device here, I don't see any options for it. So now this might just be an update day bug, but I'm hoping those come soon to everything else. Now, one random thing we got is pizza party and pizza slice. But with the pizza box, you can throw it down and then you can eat a slice, or you can pick up slices and add them to your inventory. It's actually really cool. I really love that Epic is giving us stuff that Battle Royale is getting like right away, at least the consumables and weapons. Okay, another new device is the pop-up dialogue device. This is really cool. Let me show you how this works. It's awesome. So right now I've got this title says hi player name. So this is how you can put in the custom player's name. So that'll say hi Mustard plays. And then I'm gonna have a description that says, what do you think of the update, good or bad? And then you can give them a time where they can answer. So 10 seconds, 15, 20. I'm gonna put it at 10. You can have this auto display at the game start if you want to like have some voting system, but I'm gonna have this not show up. And then I have two options, good or bad. You can have one option if you want, but I'm gonna have two. Then you can change how it looks. I'm gonna make this a transparent box, and I'm gonna mask the background. You can have certain classes and stuff are affected by this, but I'm gonna have this show when receiving from channel 1. So right now I'm just running around enjoying my map, and then I'm gonna step on the trigger and boom, look at this. What do you think of the update? Good or bad? Definitely good. You click that and that can transmit on a channel and activate other things. So cool. Okay, before we get into the really good stuff, there's a few little minor changes that I have to show you. So first, when you're in a game, you used to have to choose what the player could see, either the scoreboard or the map. But now if you look at the top, there's these options where they can go back and forth between the two. If you want to change these settings at all, you can go to your UI settings, and if you scroll down, you'll see map screen display, where you can choose the scoreboard or the overview map. You can also turn off the display overview map just by clicking no. They've made a little update to the real-time clock. Now this was good for events in your map, but now you can have it repeat one or a ton of times, even up to infinite. They've also updated the creature manager, where you can now enable and disable it from a channel. I have no idea why this wasn't originally with this device. This makes it so you can kind of increase the difficulty of your map, where maybe level 1, you know, they can only damage a player with 15 damage, but then level 2, they can do 150 damage or something. You can activate and deactivate different creature managers. So that's really cool. We've also made a little option on the custom switch where you can change what it looks like to unlit. So currently I'm on an antique lever lit. I can change it to unlit and you can see it turns off. And finally, we've got a new effect in the VFX spawner, laser beams. So there's what it looks like. It's like a concert laser beam. Obviously, you can come in and change the colors of this to whatever you want. So like there's that neon red. But if you change the spawn rate, you can see here is slowless. It's just really how it's like strobing. There it is at its fastest, just moving around. This could be really cool for the circle trick. Let's do a circle trick with this. So we're gonna see, this is gonna look kind of crazy, I think. Well, there we go. That's actually pretty cool. Gotta do a full-on sphere here. Oh man, what? You can only place like so many of these things down, but it kind of changes with what the angle is you're looking at it. That's kind of a weird circle trick. I've never seen anything like it. Guys, there's something weird happening here. I can't delete this like quickly. Like they only delete like one every like couple of seconds. What is this glitch? Be careful how many like devices you set down, guys, because you can only delete them like slowly. What in the world? What a weird glitch, guys. That is really bad. There's also a really cool new setting on the barrier device. You can change the style to Dream Sky. And check that out, guys. Here, let's make it bigger. Check it out, guys. That is so cool. Let's put it on top of us here so you can kind of see it like really just changes the whole sky. I can't wait for them to add more styles to this. Before, we've really only had nighttime stuff, but now that they're giving us daytime stuff, this is cool. And randomly, they added back the machine pistol, which we had at the beginning of the new chapter, but then they removed it. But now it's back. I don't know if it's gonna stay or not, though, guys. I'm really excited that they've added the new sanctuary prefabs and galleries. I'm just gonna throw them all out here. Okay, here's everything we've got. One thing we didn't get that we were supposed to get was the like foliage galleries. Now there are some foliage in the actual like prefabs, but we didn't get all of the cool rocks and bushes and stuff that we should have gotten. So hopefully that gets activated soon. Oh my gosh, check it out. It's the rock. Oh man, this is so cool. Okay, let's look through some of these. I don't know if I need to go through all of the prefabs like I usually do, but one of the coolest things about this is the doorways. Oh my gosh, been waiting for doors that open and close like this forever. I mean, there's the ones that are in the grotto, but we don't actually officially have those. All right, let's just go look directly at the galleries that we've got. So all of these awesome floor pieces, and of course the really cool circular staircases. I love these. I'm mostly in love with all of these galleries because they remind me so much of Star Wars. Anything that reminds me of Star Wars is a good thing. Of course, we've got new round walls, which I love. I will always take new round walls. Oh man, look at this. That's such an awesome color. And then of course, all of the round roof pieces. I mean, if this doesn't scream Star Wars to you, I don't know what does. And then I love, of course, like these round like tiki hut pieces. And then yes, of course, back here to the rock. This is awesome. Let's see how big we can make him, because he's certainly not as big as he is on the Battle Royale Island. Okay, that's as big as he can get. Okay, that looks more like the Battle Royale in size to me. He is truly massive. And then of course the bottom pieces, look, you can go inside on this one. So now you guys can make maps of like what's inside his little sanctuary. Okay, and then here's the actual prop gallery. Oh, I love all of the new pipes. Those will be really nice. Oh, all of these tents are going to be very useful. Fruit stands and all sorts of stuff. Man, this is going to make making marketplaces so much easier. Of course, the carpet. I love the carpets. Ooh, these are nice. A nice round carpet. There's some great stuff in this. This is going to be like A or even S tier quality prefabs and galleries, guys. This is good stuff. And then last but not least is these rocks. I always love having new rock pieces because this is going to be good for terrain. I am in love with this canyon here. This is so cool. And now for the most exciting part of today, we got the prop manipulation device. There it is, guys. It's beautiful. So first, there's not a ton of settings to this. This is all of them right here. But there's some interesting settings I gotta show you how to use. So first, let's grab a prop. We're just gonna grab the big windmill here. The default settings on the manipulation device are only for one prop. So you'll see here, it's red when I'm placing this down, but when I come close to the prop, it turns green. So now that it's touching the prop, it can change the properties of this prop. So right now, it's not gonna be hidden when I start the game, but I can change it to true. That'll hide it when it started. I'm gonna place down two of these things right here, and I'll have one that's showing at the beginning and one that's not. And I'm just gonna have it show props when receiving from channel 1 and hide props when receiving from channel 2. Okay, so now you see we have this one here and that one's not there. When I stand on that, that one appears. And then when I stand on this one, they both disappear. So this is really cool to see them appear and disappear basically on command. Now this device doesn't just make it appear and disappear. You can also have it change the prop health. So you can make it when they appear and disappear, it has more or less health. So that's really cool. But what makes this really awesome is you can change affects all objects in a zone to yes. And then it makes this zone area here. Anything that's in the zone will appear or disappear. So you can increase the size up to 15 15 tiles, which is pretty huge. You can see it right there. And then we can make it even bigger just by like increasing its size. You gotta be careful though that it fits within the island, because it won't let me place it down at certain sizes. But now anything that's within this zone will appear and disappear on command. I can place down any props I want. And now when I step on this, it should disappear. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Look at all of that just appearing and disappearing. Hold on, guys. I want to try this on one of my maps. I want to do it to my Teen Titans tower here. Okay, I've covered my whole island there. I've got my triggers. Let's see this work. Okay, so when I step onto it, should disappear. Oh my gosh, it's gone. And now it's coming back. That is so awesome, guys. Like, I can't even like tell you how cool this is. This is like gonna change everything. Think of all the like awesome animations you can do and just like cool things that you can have appear and disappear in your islands. Like, this is a game changer, guys. This is a game changer.